What?
Oh, hello. I made Freddy turn the light off.
I'm good. We're okay.
So we wouldn't see that bright blaring other than his skin, but...
You know what? I am a tan god right now.
Are you?
Well, okay, my arms and my...
Let's show people. I don't think they believe you.
If I were to take off the rest of my clothes, you would see...
I don't think YouTube will allow that, but...
I don't know. I've seen some interesting things on YouTube.
Hi, Gabe. Gabe has been having trouble seeing live feeds on his computer.
What the hell?
I don't know what that's about, but Gabe can see us.
Yay!
And cheers to everybody that joined me for the Q&A last week.
Yeah, I was working, and I tried to watch, and
did you have trouble too?
I did. In fact, what happened, and I can watch everybody else's. I couldn't do it. I don't know if it was because you were on the page and it wasn't you, but I would try to do it. First, I tried to do it from my phone, and I could hear you, but I couldn't see you. The video wasn't working. And then I tried to get on my computer and do it, and it just...
And then that's when you started commenting.
And it froze, and I couldn't do it. And I was like, all right, never mind.
Oh.
I tried, though. But, yeah, I was working last week, so... It was stupid.
Poo-poo.
Yeah.
Poo-poo on you.
I know. It's stupid.
Thank you, you two people that are watching.
Hey, it happens.
It's after Pride, I expect.
It is after Pride. People have had days to recover. That's a bunch of bullshit. Do I need to turn that? Is that like...
Oh, do you want more on you?
Well, I don't know.
Do you see how good you look?
Do I... Is that how good I... Do you
want me to turn it?
No, I'm fine. I didn't know if you needed to be turned or not.
You want your alabaster skin to shine?
My alabaster skin? Fuck you.
Okay, this is episode 25.
Oh.
And,
ooh, we have stuff to talk about.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we have so much. It's so awesome.
If we were writing a report right now, I think that if we were going for our masters right now in shade,
we'd have enough for a thesis and then some.
I think we would both have a degree and want to donate to somebody. So I'm bringing something back that I haven't done in a long time because I'm gonna fuck it up. Watch.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Gonna try this.
Uh-oh.
Don't come to me between 2 or 3 because I'm in the beauty shop, bitch.
Feeling myself right now.
You just gonna keep looking at yourself. The entire damn show. You've done this before where you just spend the entire show staring at yourself and doing this.
Well, when I look good.
Right, but then nobody can talk to you because you're just whatever.
That's so not true. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anybody that's watched any of the earlier episodes, anytime she gets her makeup even remotely on point. Remotely on point.
Or I have had the day off.
Or something.
And I have time to do it.
Or she's got new hair or some bullshit. She spends the entire time doing this.
Well, I play with my hair anyway. That's a given. I'm gonna have to go back to a couple episodes and see if this is true.
Oh no, it's true. Trust me.
Well,
it's true.
I'm wearing new glitter from Motives, and I decided that I would make my look around it, and now I'm feeling myself. Sorry.
I went for the dad look.
You look like a Boy Scout that never let go.
It's a 1983 troop leader, or 1982.
That was either
1983. 1983.
Oh, it was a leader. Okay.
Troop
I
leader.
was like, God, that was a big kid.
No, big boy. 1983 troop leader shirt.
Oh, okay.
So, but this is a legitimate. I couldn't find.
Was he still in the troop, or was he the troop?
I didn't have the Boy Scout bandana, but I have a Cub Scout bandana.
Are you allowed to mix them? Or are they? Is that like mixing handkerchiefs?
Right. I don't know what happens. Please don't flag. Please don't ever flag a Cub Scout or a Boy Scout hanky. Please just don't.
What if that's your thing?
No, it's not your thing.
It's not my thing.
It's never anybody's thing. You do not flag a Cub Scout hanky.
I haven't done the hanky.
That's just...
Even since we talked about it.
Just don't do it.
Even though there is one for taken, isn't there?
I think so.
Oh, I'm about to make one.
Are you about to make one? What color would it be?
Black.
No, black
What's
is heavy BDSM.
Oh.
You know? Go
Black.
ahead, flag black. Let's see what happens. Flag black next time you go to a leather event.
Sounds like you're setting me up for failure.
No, I'm gonna set you up for a night of fun.
Anyway, so so much. We gotta get started.
I know we gotta move through some things here. Okay. Oh, are we even gonna talk about what happened?
Your weekend.
Oh, my weekend. Okay, well, what did I do? Thursday was Osiris's benefit. That was when we had Valentino Rios, who's our newly crowned Mr. USofA my classic.
You were
he
the
was
first
in town.
alternate?
I am the first alternate.
You keep forgetting to say that. I need to say that more often.
And that's all right. Gunnar forgot. He announced at Pride. He announced Eddie as a former Mr. Gay Pride and the one, the only. And I'm like, really, bitch? What the hell am I? Chopped liver.
Why didn't he use your current titles?
He did use the current titles, but he didn't. Like, it was, look at this awesome. I'm like, really, bitch? I called him out on it too. I was like, really, Gunnar?
Are you guys having Battle of the Most Decorated King in Arizona?
No, there's no battle, honey.
Oh?
There's no battle. Anyway, so Thursday was Osiris' benefit. That was fun. Osiris is now back in town, which is good. Friday, I went and helped out at Sonia J. Savage's Feisty First Fridays. That was fun. It was...
Did you do Jello shots?
No, she forgot to make Jello shots. So I was selling T-shirts, but that didn't... Yeah, I don't know. It was just, yeah.
Which one was that? Eat a Bag of Dicks?
All of them.
Oh,
she has like a shit ton.
See, that's my thing. I refuse to buy all of them. I don't want to be stuck with T-shirts with my face on them.
Right? I don't want my face.
I mean, I may wear them, but I don't want like 3,500 right, sitting with me as I'm moving to another house.
Right? You just keep dragging these around with you. No.
Oh, I'm 70 and here I am with 8,500 shirts.
Collector's item at that point. I have no idea what I did on Saturday. Oh, Saturday I went and I went to SAS and I got a few things for a costume that I'm working on that will be debuted on Saturday, by the way, at C7. And then
I may be busy on Saturday.
Sunday, fuck you. Sunday was the Pride Parade, which we were stuck at the end, and that was just stupid.
They put you all the way at the end?
We were like the second to the last.
They usually put all the royalty all together.
We think that they were discriminating against us because we were nothing but gingers and blacks.
Oh, well, that is a class all of its own.
They put us in the back of the bus.
They said, oh, well, this is Arizona. We adopted that.
Right, they just put us all the way in the back, yeah. But so the parade kicks off at 10. We didn't even start moving until like 11, after 11. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. And then we had to like hustle in because we didn't get up there until almost showtime. It was like we had to check in at 1 o'clock. We didn't get there until like 12:45. So and I had to run back to Jessica and Teddy's place and grab my shit and then like hightail it back.
Oh, that's too bad you guys didn't have your stuff in the car.
Well, we didn't think about it.
Take that long.
Why the hell would it take that long, right? We're going a mile, for God's sakes. It took us 2 hours to go a mile. And then performed at Pride, and Pride was fun. It's the first time I've been to Pride in a few years on purpose. But it was fun. I mean, I basically
weren't you there last year?
After walking in the parade and stuff and all the heat, like I basically parked myself under the community stage tent and just sort of stayed there.
Oh, so you were there when I first got there, but I did not see you then.
Probably. At one point, I went to go walk around to try and find like a trans hat because I needed a hat. No fucking trans hats. Nothing. In fact, there was very little. They had a whole bunch of
trans flags.
I don't want a fucking trans flag. I have a trans flag. There was essentially no trans anything. It was all rainbow and gay stuff.
This is what I need you to do. I need you to save up your money and open a trans booth next year.
Like you're right on that. Everybody kept telling me they loved because I wore my trans ginger shirt. Everybody kept telling me they fucking loved it. They're like, oh my God, where can I get one? Or do you have one that says like I heart a transgender or
I was wondering if I can get a transgender ally.
Yes, I will make you one. That would be awesome. I will totally do that. That's fantastic.
Oh my God, if I can get a good deal on shirts, we could sell them for your top surgery.
Possibly, but that may be coming up really quick here.
Well, you can put out a credit card and we can help you pay that credit card.
I would pay a credit.
Sorry, we can't.
That's not how that works.
That's how it works.
Yes,
That's
how it works. So I put all of this on my credit card, and so we sold 2 shirts.
You would be fine.
Okay.
Hi, Ryan. Great seeing you too. Oh my God, I forgot all the.
We're not paying any attention.
Who is still receiving from this weekend?
Recovering, I think he means.
Recovering. Oh, okay. I was like,
as far as receiving from this weekend, we're just gonna leave that one.
There's a lot of people that like to remain anonymous from this weekend.
I'm sure there's plenty of people that are still receiving from this weekend.
Damn, if you're still receiving from this weekend, you're so lucky.
Right?
Oh my God!
I looked at the trans spectrum booth, and they didn't really have much of anything.
They didn't have a hat.
It was all like
they had like.
I didn't like it. I didn't see anything like. I didn't really have like. All I wanted was a freaking like hat,
like a ball cap, like you're wearing,
right? Like a ball cap with like the trans flag on it. Nothing.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, no, I'm just gonna have a transgender hat made, and
oh, a transgender hat,
yeah.
Because if you say it real quickly, it sounds like transgender.
Right.
And I don't want people to think I say like, transgendered.
It's like a play on words. But I decided that next year, since I'm going to end up having my top surgery within the next couple months here, hopefully, I'm just going to cut it right underneath. Where the
ladies and gentlemen, I want to forewarn you that in the next season, that Freddy may become gayer or more gayer. Yes, I said more gayer than me. And I need you to be ready for this because it could happen.
Hasn't it already happened? I'm not sure.
No, you're there.
And kind of I'm on the border.
And then I push you back, and then you come back, and then I'm like, oh God, didn't you learn before? And then you just keep coming back, and I feel like when they go snip snip, all of the gays are just gonna come loose. And
I'm gonna have a collection of like.
Really they're gonna be like, we found glitter in your breast.
It's gonna be like mesh shirts and bow ties.
Oh wow, Scott would just not be able to handle himself because if we both dress like that, then
yes,
you'd be like, oh, I'm not going anywhere with you guys.
We're good, right? So what did you do all weekend?
On Thursday we had the Beyond 9 to 5 Twitter chat, which was talking about spring makeup trends.
Look, Brian wants transgender merchandise.
Yeah, we could do that. We could add it to the Let's Have a Fefe store. If you don't know, it's cafepress.com/Let's Have a Fefe. Just throwing that in there. But we'll add the transgender hat and things. Which inspired me to get this electric blue, which is like a cobalt blue. Which I am pointing at this way. I was watching the replay. I was like, why are my eyes closed? Anyway, Saturday I worked because we had an event at work, and I hung out with a neighbor and got drunk. And I posted on Snapchat that the bottle was the victim, not I.
Oh my God.
And then Sunday, we went to Pride around like 2:30, 2:45. Hey
Felicia, I'm performing at 2. Okay. 4 o'clock. Shows up.
I was there at 2:45, and you had already gone.
Yeah, that's right, because we performed at 2.
They should perform like hours at a time.
Yeah.
Though the girls of whatchamacallit,
Fantastic.
Really, yeah, they really brought it.
They did awesome.
I was like, Queens, the girls are coming for you.
I'm pretty sure that the drive to and from Oklahoma inspired the whole TLC number.
I was thinking the same thing. I saw, this going on, and I thought, wait a minute, I've seen this before. Man, just stole our moves.
Right, totally stole choreography. That's fine.
Whatever. We choreographed that in the car.
Right.
You're welcome.
Right.
Anyway, but I had a good time at Pride. I took a lot of selfies. We took a selfie.
It was awful. I'm all blurry, and
it's because I have to get my tempered glass fixed.
Mm-hmm.
I have to take this off.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than my phone actually breaking.
suppose.
Anyway, so it was great. Same thing every year, naked men. But I did my kudos to Pride. When you walked in, you felt more welcomed, I guess. Like it was.
Oh, I was just happy that I didn't have to trek my shit all the way across the thing because you had the community stage right there and then all the food. I was good.
Yeah. It didn't seem so like spread apart. Is what I guess I mean. Like it didn't seem like you had to like go traveling all the way over to the main stage to go see it.
It was still it was still spread out. They just moved things
like closer. I like the community stage being right at the door.
Yeah, I like that because normally you have to drag shit all the way.
Or people they're like, "Oh, I didn't see you." And you're like, "What?"
Yeah. No, I pretty much just parked myself under the tent because it was too damn hot.
And nobody was along that sidewalk thingy.
Right.
That was the great part. Everybody was like on one side of that sidewalk, and yeah, it was great for me. Oh, that's shade for you. I can't read that out loud.
Hey. I didn't go see anybody. After walking the parade, I couldn't do it. I was so hot and I was
You were melting at one point.
I was like my face was melting and the top of my head was getting sunburned, everything was getting sunburned. So I literally parked my ass under the tent and I stayed there because I was reapplying sunscreen and everything, but I was knackered. My feet hurt, my knees hurt, my hips hurt. Like I was out. I was like, no, I'm done. So I parked myself, and that's where I stayed because I'm old and I'm really white.
So, mini fact, Ryan knows Ty Rivera, who's been on our show before, and Ty commented on Ryan's picture when he posted the selfie of us.
Oh.
I was like, oh my God, what a small world.
Oh, it's like 6 degrees of separation.
So many people that are like, can I get on your show? And then I kept asking, why?
What do you have? What do you have to bring to the show?
And then they look at me like
what
do you mean? Like, why can't I just sit there and talk?
Generally, no. There's really only one person that's reserved for, and that's Patricia Mason.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no, you have to have like a legit reason to.
An event coming up.
You know.
Your show is every week.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. Oh, look, Gabe King's on. Hey, Gabe. We have like 14 Gabes watching.
I know. Gabe Ochoa he'll probably watch after. But hello, Gabe Ochoa.
So many Gabes. All right, we're going to keep on moving. We have so many. I have no idea.
Do we harvest Gabes?
Yeah, we harvest Gabes. We have a garden and we just harvest them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and...
I'm going to try it. Keep going. Just keep going.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to move right into my Just the Tip. And my Just the Tip this week is going to be about transitioning in hormones. Because I keep seeing things that are kind of...
What do you mean you keep seeing things?
I keep hearing people talk. I keep hearing things on Facebook or seeing things on Facebook, and it's distressing because people don't seem to understand that hormones are not something you try out. Hormones are not something you
try for 6 months.
Right, like you don't just try them and see how you like them. That's not how it works. Stopping and starting hormones, it wrecks your body. There are certain things that happen that are irreversible, and it's you can't play with hormones. It doesn't matter whether you're talking about estrogen, progesterone, or testosterone. Messing with hormones can be dangerous. In case you weren't aware, some of excuse me.
Sorry,
Ryan. Knock it off.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to do shit here.
Keep going.
In case some of you didn't know, some of the side effects of, say, testosterone are things like, besides the usual...
This would be a female transitioning into a
right,
male.
This would be for someone born female transitioning to male, like myself. Some of the side effects of testosterone, if you're not... Besides, like, the facial hair and things like that. Increased red blood cell count, headaches, mood swings, male pattern baldness, thinning hair, anxiety, menopausal symptoms, cystic acne, panic attacks, jaundice, liver failure, increased risk for heart disease and heart attack, kidney or urinary problems, and stroke.
Well, I have that already. I don't think I need to add on.
Right. So when you're pumping your body full of these like testosterone, and then, but you're just gonna try it and see what happens. Like you can't just. That doesn't work. The side effects, a lot of the side effects for estrogen aren't quite as drastic, but some of them can still be permanent. Karen, how are you? Gallivanting all over the place. We'll get to that in a minute.
Karen's doing big things.
So some of the side effects of estrogen.
Queens that keep trying it and then stopping it and trying it and stopping it and trying it and stopping it.
No. Difficulty achieving and maintaining erection, which somebody may say, well, if they're trying to transition to female, why would they want that? Because not everybody has an issue with their penis. I know quite a few MTFs that are tops. They enjoy using their penis for things like sex. But when you are taking things like estrogen, you may have an issue with that. Breast growth, not always reversible.
I have seen that not be so pretty.
A decrease in fertility in terms of sperm count and things like that. Again, why would you want that? Well, some people may think they want kids. Some people, you know, may be approached to be a donor or whatever. It's you know.
Maybe you're trying to make that money.
Softening of skin and decrease in hair growth.
Wait, softening of skin? I come on.
Right, that's not always a bad thing, unless you want to look masculine.
Oh.
And then a decrease in hair growth and a decrease in hair loss, which hair growth doesn't just mean on your head, it means everywhere. So you could, and a lot of MTFs have electrolysis, which is not always reversible either.
I always wanted to try that.
Electrolysis?
Like removing of the hair? You have seen how hairy I can be.
This is true. For an MTF, the infertility issues are most likely permanent. Breast growth is often permanent. If, like I said, if you've had electrolysis, it's probably permanent. Your voice fluctuation may or may not be permanent. That more sort of depends on the person. Yeah. For FTMs, the decrease in breast tissue is most likely permanent. So, because what happens is when you're on testosterone, the breast tissue actually separates from the muscle.
Oh no!
Which is how things go whoop, when you're bigger. It's drop.
I don't know anything about that.
Taping, like I can just flip it over my shoulder at this point. Like there's no. Whoop.
Is that why you had shoulder pads?
Pretty much. So the decrease in breast tissue is most likely permanent. There's fertility issues there as well. Balding, thinning hair, most likely permanent. Any kidney or liver damage is potentially permanent as well. And if you want to counter the effects of hormone replacement therapy, often the opposite hormones are needed. So say I wanted to detransition. Not only would I have to stop the testosterone, but now since I've had a hysterectomy, I'm going to have to get myself on estrogen and progesterone and try to...
That sounds like just such hard work.
It wrecks your body. It wrecks your body. If you are on hormones, you absolutely have to have a trusted mental health professional as well as a good primary care physician. You can't just sort of... You can't just wing it and be like, all right, well, I'm going to try this for a few months and see what happens.
Maybe we should tell people the proper way. Don't you like talk to someone first to make sure
correct.
that things are going the right way?
The correct way. This is about the only way that This is
the right way.
This
not
is the
going
right
to
way to
Mexico and pumping yourself.
Oh my
like
God,
tea
no!
Or
Do not
ever
ever get any sort of hormones on the black market or from your friends or whatever. That's not how this works. The way that it's supposed to work is you go to a mental health professional, you go to a therapist, you go to a psychiatrist, whatever it is, and they will talk to you and they will determine whether or not you have other issues that need to be handled first, i.e. depression, anger issues, bipolar. These are things that need to be under control before you start hormones.
Because they can get out of control.
Things can get exacerbated.
Because you technically are going through like the second puberty.
Right. So.
And you don't want to lose control of yourself.
So, you know, you may go in expecting to have hormones tomorrow, and that's not necessarily how it's going to work. If your mental health professional is good, then they will actually be like, okay, well, let's really look at this. And okay, you're fine, you're good. All right, let's get this going. Sometimes they're not like that. Sometimes they're like, no, I want you to wait 6 months while we get this shit under control.
Sometimes for some people, I'm not saying for all, so don't freak out and don't send me messages about this stuff. Sometimes isn't weight control sometimes thrown in the mix?
Sometimes weight is an issue, especially if you're dealing with testosterone, because it adds to heart disease, it adds to potential heart attack, it adds to things like that, and they want to make sure, like, you have to take care of yourself. And then once you have the mental health professional that says, okay, well, you're good, here's your letter, then you take that to your primary care physician, whether an endocrinologist or whoever it is that is prescribing the testosterone, and they will talk about dosage. They will talk about all that good stuff.
And it's true that not everybody has the same amount of dosage. You cannot say, well, she's taking this, so he has to be taking that.
No, it's not a one-size-fits-all, because some people have naturally higher levels of testosterone. Some people have naturally lower levels of testosterone. So you have to...
A good thing to know, too, is your family history.
That, too. But you cannot self-medicate. And I don't understand people that haven't gone to, they haven't gone to a mental health professional, but they managed to somehow get a letter. And I'm like, how did that even happen? Like, how did you manage to get around that? I don't know. I will not condone that, and I will call you out on that shit, because that is absolute bullshit. You are setting yourself up for all sorts of issues if you don't go about this the right way. Just saying. And number one thing, do not self-medicate. Do not adjust your own dosage. Do not decide that one day you're going to do it this way, or you're going to do it that way. You cannot do that.
Ryan says that he was on T, but he had to stop because he had heart palpitations. Right. So the doctor made him stop. Right. So those are things that when you have a doctor, they will check your health, and make sure that you're not just developing liver disease.
Regular checkups. You need to get your levels checked. You need to do all this shit, and you have to do it properly. Doesn't matter whether you are an MTF or an FTM. These are things that you have to do. You are pumping yourself full of hormones that can have all sorts of nasty effects. And for people that are like, okay, well, I'm going to try it for a little bit and see how I like it, that's not how it works. And you may end up with side effects that are not reversible, and then you need to live with that.
Fucked up.
Like then you'll have to live with that for the rest of your life, because
or be a man with tits.
Something like you need to understand what you're doing, what you're getting into. And I wonder about medical professionals that are like, all right, well, let's try on this for you. Try? What do you mean try? No, that's not how that works. Anyway, so
are there case studies like what most people can look and do their own research online to make sure that
there are, but again,
to make sure like the doctor they're going to is saying the right things to them.
Yes, but most people don't care. They just they want what they want, and they're gonna do what they want to do until they get someone.
I have only been to the doctor maybe once or twice lately, and I have been like all up in his business. Been like, why are you prescribing this to me? What does it do? Why do we do this? It's not hormones, but
it's everything. Like, you need to do your research and understand what you're getting.
Make sure that you know that.
But again, people don't really care. They want what they want, and they'll do what they want to do.
So damaging. I have seen men with tits. I have seen men with full-on breast, and
because they try to detransition, and it doesn't always work. And then
these are also people that thought that, or they did the thing around the doctor, and they're talking about, oh well, I'm trying to have a man's chest. I'm like, you need to go get those removed and get pectoral implants, because it's not going back.
Essentially what's going to happen is they need top surgery.
Yeah, it's not going to come back.
That's not how
just going to look like you have tits sitting on your stomach.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my little thing there. About
I don't think my song is going to play right.
No. All right, well, what you got on the offbeat?
I don't need a song.
Okay.
I don't need a song.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, all right. So I was looking at these last night, and I thought they can't be true. So I actually clicked on them to be like, maybe this is fake, and they're real. They're all real. What I'm about to read. A man. First one. Man wearing a "I'm a smart one" shirt, charged with offering money for sex. How smart is he? How smart? Is he really smart? I didn't check to see where this guy lived. But the next person, New Jersey Target store is trying to lure in younger crowd by offering used syringes with their clothing line.
The fuck?
So I read the article, and it seems that they have like a huge problem in New Jersey with people going and doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and they get attached to the clothing where they hide the syringes there. So when you're clothes shopping, be careful, especially if you're in New Jersey, because the fuck? Anyway, this one's hilarious. It made me laugh out loud. Woman punches off-duty cop after being told to stop using her bare hands to scoop out lettuce from the salad bar. I'm just gonna sit here.
Who? I don't know. Who?
And the last one is my favorite of the night. Drug suspect, who's 20 years old, I don't know why that matters, tries to flee from police on a hoverboard. This word does not exist, but I think it was a play on words. Jaility ensues. Why would you try to get away? That always baffles me. Especially because I can watch cops for days. But why do people try to run away from the cops when you're on the same continent? Do you own a helicopter?
My favorite is when they run and then they get caught and they go, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do that. Why the fuck did you run?
I have a warrant for my arrest. What? See, let's just run it and then you go back to jail.
Right.
You know, nobody needs to be doing all this exercise.
Evading police and resisting arrest. And
I only did 4 because there was so much in these other sections.
Yeah, that's fine, because, yeah.
We have so much more to talk about. So, I think this is appropriate.
Is it? Is this ever appropriate?
It is.
Okay.
Give a dog a bone. Look at you. Give a dog a bone.
Okay, so I usually have the shade, but I'm just gonna grab my cup.
Welcome to Tea Time with Fefe.
Freddy edition. If I have something to say, I'll throw it in because I was there for a while.
So, okay, I have some stuff, and to borrow Lucinda Holiday's phrase, let's dish.
Oh God.
Okay, so let's say, just hypothetically speaking.
Oh, hypothetically.
These are all hypothetical situations, mind you.
Mm-hmm. Some of these might be about me, so
that's true. They might be. So let's say that you're an entertainer and you claim that you've been doing drag for a decade, 10 years,
almost
10 years you've been doing.
Yeah. So.
And you still don't know your damn words when you get on stage.
You've been watching my lips.
Yeah, well. So everybody knows that's one of my biggest.
Wait. Is this in public?
Oh, this is in public. This is what I witnessed this. This was at a recent show.
Oh.
So I've been doing drag for a decade, but I'm going to get up and do a song that I know the words to. I know it's a popular song. I know the words, and y'all know I don't listen to shit. Like, you know damn well I do not listen.
I rode in the car with him where he was like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I don't listen to like modern pop music. I don't. I hate the crowd.
Unless I'm playing it in the radio here.
Right. I knew the words to this song.
Ooh.
Everybody knows the words to this song.
Ooh, like if I was
this
there,
person,
I would know this?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, you would know this. This person did not know, I think, a single word to the song, and it's on video. Oh. Not a damn word.
Oh, I'm going to have to get the link to this.
Nothing. You've been doing drag for 10 years.
Oh.
Your face looks like shit.
Oh. Not tonight.
and you don't know your words.
Not tonight.
Get your life together. Seriously.
Stop that.
Or stop.
So pretty.
Do not perform a fucking song that you don't know the words to. That shit drives me nuts. Drives me nuts.
Or people are
would
like,
you
I
have-
heard this on the radio today.
Would you imagine if, like, let's say Karen, who writes her own music,
Karen!
got up there
Karen!
and performed and didn't know the words to her own song? You're just gonna watermelon it all the way through. No.
Or do like Britney Spears, play it in the background and just move your lips.
Right, and do what some of the queens do here, which is just move your lips really, really big and a little bit, pretend, and no.
Oh,
No.
there's one that does this.
Yeah, yes. Okay, so.
Karen, we love you.
So, another thing, don't be an ass to new people. And this is coming from someone, mind you, who my first impression, people's first impression of me is often that I am standoffish.
Oh, I thought you were going to say redheaded.
No. I'm often seen as standoffish, and I understand that that's
say anything.
it's because I'm shy. So a lot of times I get that label until people get to know me, and then they realize, okay, I'm just an asshole. No, I'm just kidding. But then they realize that I'm shy. I'm kind of introverted, and I'm not. I have problems meeting new people. It's an issue, but I'm not generally. I don't go out of my way to be an ass to somebody, and
unless it's me.
Someone, if you're gonna tell someone, like if you're say you're meeting somebody for the first time, and this, you know who each other are. You guys know who you are, right? And the first thing that you say to this person is essentially, "You wish you were me." Not a good first impression.
I wish somebody would say that to me.
Not a good first impression, especially if you are a title holder. If you are a title holder,
this is giving me gas.
Don't fucking be a fucking cunt to new people. Especially somebody that was looking forward to meeting you. Someone's looking forward to meeting you, and that's what you say to them? Oh, bitch, I don't know who the hell
You're
you
making
think
one
you
of the
are.
Gabes mad.
Yeah. I don't know who you think you are, but you are not all that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't have that song on this.
Not okay.
There's a song. Who do you think you are?
There's a couple. Anyway, yeah.
I was thinking
There's a
like
Spice
the
Girls.
70s.
There's a Spice Girls.
No, I was thinking more of the 70s song.
Damn it. So yeah, no.
Humility, Gabe King says.
Yeah, this was some bullshit. Some bullshit. Also, if you're going to be shady and you're going to
Wait, let's pause.
Yes.
For those that don't, there's some people that don't understand the definition of shady, bitchy, and cunty. Shady is a sarcastic form in which you throw kind of a bitchy move, but it's playful.
Sort of. Sometimes.
Moving on. If the shade becomes a little bit too realistic, it's bitchy. It's like, bitch, that. And it loses its little bit of a satire, loses that satire.
Right.
And it's not as funny anymore. It's like, oh God, she's talking about me. What? Then bitchy moves into cunty. Bitchy and cunty are kind of like brothers and sisters, but they're fighting all the time. And, Shade gets left out because Shade thought this was a joke the whole time. And so the other people...
Shade knew it wasn't a joke, but they were trying to make it a joke so that...
Yeah, and then it got into bitchy, and then it got into cunty.
So here's the thing, okay? So if you're going to be, and this is missing both of them, if you're going to be a shady cunt, do it where people cannot see you.
Ooh.
If you are going to be shady in a public place, be a little subtle about it, at least, for God's sakes.
Or be more shady than cunty.
If you're going to make it a point to tip everybody, but the person you were being a pompous ass to, a few days ago, I don't know, kind of obvious. People watch you. People see these things. So when you tip everybody else, but then that one person comes on and you make it a point to do this.
Oh, okay. Oh,
let's not, because I guarantee you more than one person saw it. Just saying.
Oh, can I come in here?
Yes, go ahead.
So speaking of phones, I posted on my Facebook, and if you know Raven from RuPaul's Drag Race, you do know who she is.
Yeah, I do know who she is.
I was supposed to say, God, do we have to watch the whole series over? Because I will watch it with you.
No, I know who she is.
She posted this like minute and a half thing about saying no matter what kind of show you're at, beginner, know the person, blah, 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 don't even care to be there, you should not have your phone out unless, I'm throwing this into her rant, if you're taking pictures of me.
Right, if you're taking pictures or you're shooting some video or whatever,
go for it, yes, put that on YouTube.
But to be on your phone.
But don't, could you just imagine if we started this show and we were just doing this?
It's rude. It's rude. It's fucking rude. If you cannot put your phone down for the 3 minutes that it takes someone to be on stage, then you have bigger problems. Just saying. Okay, also.
Now this goes on forever.
This is driving me batshit crazy.
Uh-oh.
I am fucking sick and tired.
He's not talking about me on this one.
Of queens who...
At least I don't think so.
Are boring as all get out, who wear costumes right off the freaking rack from Walmart, okay? Don't know their words, are not entertaining, but they get freaking money just thrown at them.
Okay, now you're not talking about me.
Just because they're queens.
Now you're not talking about me.
When you've got kings and divas who put effort into makeup, into costuming, into being entertaining, into choreography. Yes.
Novalosa makeup, amazing.
Right? Did you see Coco's makeup at Pride?
Yes.
Hello.
I was sitting there. Hold on, I was listening.
I'm just saying.
Gosh. If I didn't name you, it doesn't mean that I hate you. It just means you need to step up the game a little more.
Or have you paint them D.
Oh. D, I was there. I'm sorry, what? Continue.
Anyway, so
that
you have
shade.
You have all these kings, you have all these divas, you have, you know, even male entertainers who keep putting all this effort into shit, and we get out there and it's like, okay, wait, I guess you can have that. And it happens at every show. It happens at, just because they're a drag queen, they get money just thrown at them, even though they're shit. Even though they're boring, even though they don't know the words, even though I'm like, really?
I learned my lesson real quick, though.
I'm like, and this is the problem, is that while we're putting all this effort into it, the queens feel they can do whatever the fuck they're doing because the audience is rewarding bad behavior.
I don't like that generalization. Pause. The queens that work for it are just as jealous as the queens.
It's right.
Okay, so pause. There's a difference, because we know a queen that stands still and doesn't move.
Okay.
But she is so entertaining.
Tommy Ross is a whole nother level.
And if anybody knows her, I'm trying to get her on the show. She said yes.
She also knows her words and has stage presence like nobody's business.
True.
And doesn't wear fucking clothes from Walmart.
Well, she might, but she makes them look good.
But like I said,
I mean, I'm not dogging her at all. Please, I'm trying to get her on the show.
But and then you have, like, the audience just rewards these queens for bad behavior because they're like, yes, oh my god, yes, and I'm like, are you watching?
Sign me up for that.
I'm like, are you watching the same thing I'm watching? Because she hasn't known a single word of this whole fucking song, and you're just throwing money at her, and it blows my damn mind. So
basically, they're paying the queen for playing the song.
Right. You're rewarding bad behavior. Stop it. If you are at a drag show, and this goes not just for queens, but for anybody, really. If there's an entertainer that doesn't know their fucking words, went out there in jeans and a t-shirt or fucking a pantsuit from Walmart right off the rack.
Whoa.
And,
okay. I was
sure.
Just making sure.
Don't, and they don't know their words. Don't fucking tip them.
My closet's full.
Stop
folks.
it.
Do you want to stop by?
Stop rewarding bad behavior. It's like giving a dog a treat because he marked in the house.
Ooh.
Your dog chewed up your couch. Here, have a cookie.
Deep.
I'm just saying, I am sick and fucking tired of it. I bust my ass for shit. I bust my ass. And
I sing in the shower.
queens that are just I get so fucking tired of it. And kings too. Oh look, nobody here knows their words. Take all my money. Really? Stop rewarding bad behavior. If you're at a drag show and you see someone they don't know the words, their costuming is shit, don't fucking tip them. Don't reward bad behavior.
I'll take their money.
And in fact, tell them later. Be like, I really wanted to tip you, but I'm sorry, but you didn't know your words.
I learned real quick.
You went out there in jeans and a t-shirt and I expected more. Like, seriously, like, force these people to up their game because the rest of us are getting left behind, even though, I spend days working on a fucking costume that's...
I don't spend days. I spend a lot of money, though. What I would say to that is that I have been in the position where when I first started out, I would say in the first couple of years, even when I had my title, I went out, I had big hair, of course, makeup was not really on point, but if somebody was there to help me, then of course it was, more. But I got to the point where Mia was a very good hostess. She would go out and watch me. And then she would tell me at the end of the show, what was up with that? You didn't know your words. Why would you let those people tip you if you didn't know your words? Why would you bring a song that you don't know your words to? So I know that everybody thinks that drag is a hobby to its extent. But at the same time, you want to be good at that hobby and you want people to know that you're good at presenting that female or king or whatever you want to be. Androgynous. If you're going to be androgynous, but feel that character. You need to be that person for the next 4 minutes and 32 seconds. And if somebody, I have experienced this where I thought I had to dance the house down.
She's not a dancer.
Well, I felt. I didn't feel like I had to dance.
Right.
Because I thought, oh, the dancing girl's going to get just,
And that's not...
But I carry myself and I pay attention to people. Like I go through and I, if there's like a word in a song, I can grab your hand while I'm taking, there's little things.
Felicia gets creepy with it sometimes.
Yeah, I do. You're welcome. But those are things that you want that experience. You want people to have an experience with you. You don't want them just to see this. Yeah, you spent an hour and a half on your face. Great. Now make it pay for itself.
Something.
Like, I'm not saying go sweat gobs of makeup off, but I'm just saying effort.
I'm saying reward those that actually put the effort into it, that know their shit, that get out there and obviously have
and I can
put
admit
time
sometimes
into what it is that they're doing. And stop rewarding bad behavior. Period. Stop rewarding bad behavior.
Yes, Gabe, it is an awesome costume. Though, have you found? We'll talk about it later.
So yeah. So anyway, that's my tea time this evening.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I thought somebody was gonna start bleeding.
I'm just saying.
I'm sure they're bleeding out there, and
Probably.
this will probably be one of those most watched episodes because we talk shit about people, and
I didn't mention any names.
And they're trying to figure out, oh my god, who's
I'm gonna wait
about?
I'm gonna wait for all the passive aggressive posts to pop up because everybody's gonna think that I'm talking about them.
I'm gonna post one right now.
Yes, please do. So, but what's
the next topic
one of these
is
things,
so amazing. I love it.
If the shoe fits. All right, so now we're gonna move on to real quick. We've got our LGBTQIALMNOP and Black issues.
Oh my gosh! So at the beginning of this week, PayPal, or was that at the end of last week?
I think it's the beginning of this week.
PayPal announced that they were going to expand to North Carolina, but you know what? North Carolina couldn't get their shit together because they thought they could discriminate against everybody, including transgender people.
So PayPal said,
nope. They said, oh, let me go ahead. I'll go back to Arizona. They don't have a law like that.
what was it, 3.5 billion or something?
They were
like
going to
that.
spend some money
400 jobs
in North Carolina. North Carolina, where are you, honey? What are we doing? There were some people posting about they're ready to move.
I don't blame them. It's scary.
So that's freaky. Freaky. Another state, Mississippi. Oh, good old Mississippi. The governor is gonna allow people to refuse service to gay couples, and I think he's signing that in soon.
Come on, South, get with the fucking program.
So I don't want to get political, but I'm glad that somebody with a horrible tan didn't win a state, and I'll continue.
Yeah, but
he still has momentum for whatever reason. Ugh.
You know what scares me almost more than him being elected is what his supporters are going to do if he's not elected. Think about it. Just saying.
I hope they.
That sit with you. For
I think
a minute.
I hope they start digging holes in the ground
That's,
and then getting the dirt.
It's like terrifying if you think about it. His supporters are so.
If you go to my Facebook, it's facebook.com/Diva Minor. Somebody took the time to Photoshop Donald Trump's tan off, and he's not so pretty.
He's not pretty with the tan. So I don't know what the fuck the difference is.
Manny Pacquiao was attacked recently outside of a restaurant for his recent anti-gay comments. Part of me is don't attack people, don't hurt people.
Well, you end up reaping what you sow. It's
yes, but I don't want.
I mean, I think we don't condone violence. We don't condone violence.
I mean, confront him. Don't beat him up. I mean, he's a boxer. Why?
Well,
he was a little bit afraid for his
life.
life.
Good one.
Stop it! I was only kidding. I'm not gay.
Who's Linda Harvey?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't read this article.
Well,
I know. I wasn't gonna read that one, but you started it. I haven't read that article. I copied.
Oh yeah, look. See, Gabe Gardner says Tennessee passed something too, and South Carolina is looking to basically copy North Carolina.
So what's going on here? Do we need to get involved? Why?
Can we just annex the South and like just get rid of them? Like what? Can we just? We need another civil war. Is what's going to happen.
And then Donald Trump can go over there,
right? If we just sort of split everything and let the South and Texas, we can give them Texas.
Well, we got a good drag in Texas.
Yes, but they'll all
the drag out.
They'll all right because they won't be able to stay there.
Oh, okay.
So
do they have laws against us there?
Well, not really, but it's awfully conservative and very, very. You know.
I've heard.
So if we just sort of separate everything over this way and just kind of.
But I love Florida drag too, so I'm gonna need my friends in Florida and Texas.
Florida's got
some Louisiana.
All the weird people.
I got some Louisiana people.
It's fine. We're gonna build a wall. And we'll have everybody move this way. All of the Trump supporters and everything, they can go over there, and they can get rid of the trannies and the fags, and all the trannies and the fags can move up north and over this way, and then we can.
It sounds like blacks.
Funny how that works, huh? Yeah. Anyway. So, all right, I have a couple of Netflix picks for you guys tonight. One of them's on Hulu, one of them's on Netflix. There's an original Hulu. Hulu's doing pretty good with their original series.
They're coming right back at Netflix.
Like the first couple ones that they put out, I was like, eh. But there's now been a few of them that I'm like, okay, this is actually watchable. This is pretty good. This is a new one right now. I believe there's 2 episodes. It's 2 episodes.
Oh, I caught the commercial when it was like coming soon.
Yeah, it's 2 episodes. It's called The Path, and it's based on a fictional cult called Myerism, and it's all based on like
Aren't
basically
there familiar
the cult
faces in this?
Yes, but I can't figure out where they're familiar from.
Oh damn it! I knew I should have looked it up.
Yeah, But anyway, but the first 2 episodes are really good. It's very well acted. The plot is good. So I recommend it if you have Hulu. Go find The Path. And then on Netflix, I actually happened to come across a movie sort of by accident. I was sort of looking for random stuff. And it was on my queue, which my queue has I don't know how many damn movies on it.
So does mine.
And I guess I don't know if I put it on there or if my ex put it on there before and I just missed it. But it's a movie called Cloudburst, and it's got Olympia Dukakis in it, which you'd recognize her from all sorts of things if you were to watch it. And it's about 2 essentially elderly lesbians. Like they've been together for like 50-something years.
Oh, I know this one.
And
I think I've seen this.
One of them is blind, and her granddaughter like flubs paperwork and like bullshits her and ends up putting her in a home. And her partner like busts her out of the home, and they like drive across country and they pick up like a hitchhiker. Sort of. It's got some funny bits.
Tone to Thelma and Louise.
It's got some funny bits, and it's there's also kind of a drama, but it's very well done. It's well written and it's well acted, and it's a good sort of heartwarming movie.
Heartworms now.
I recommend it if you have Netflix. Go find it. It's called Cloudburst. All right, upcoming shows and events. What have we got going on?
I would like to recommend a show that's not on Netflix. I know that this is called Netflix and
whatever.
But one show that has got me... Oh, I forgot another show. But one show that has got me just tearing up lately is Long Lost Family on TLC.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Where?
From Rebel and Divine.
Oh. Hi. Ooh, waffles.
Waffles, yes.
We didn't put that on the list.
Oh, shit.
But we'll be there.
It's the 16th, right?
Yeah. So one show that's got me crying is Long Lost Family, and they go out and find like these, like some of them are adopted kids or whatever, and they're like, well, I'd love to find my birth mother, and they go and find these people.
What channel is it on?
TLC. It's one of those like.
Help me! I need things that are like on streaming things because I don't have cable.
It might be on their website.
Fuck. I'll have to look.
But it's so amazing when they find their family. They find it's so like, and you find out like their history.
Ooh.
One lady was on there and last night, and she was raised by 2 people, her biological mother and what she thought was her biological father. But one day in college, she worked at a record store, and somebody said, are you Italian? And she goes, no, I'm not Italian, I'm Scandinavian. And they go, no, you're not. And it made her think. And so she went home and asked her mom, what's my heritage? And she goes, you're Italian. And she finds out that her dad is not her biological dad. And they find her biological father, who lives like 90 minutes away from her, which is the other creepy part. And he raises animals. She raises animals.
Oh, wow.
It was like, they were like, she says it exactly. She says, it was like I was walking right up, like right behind you, but separately.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I recommend that show and Powerpuff Girls because they're back on TV.
Oh, now he's hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Oh God. I'll have to see if it's on their website. I will go check out their website.
So upcoming. You only got one? Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Why do I think that?
I don't think so. I just have the one right now.
Okay. Freddy will be at C7 for Lady Christian's new show, Lady and the Tramps. So you'll be a tramp? Is that what that's saying?
That's it. But that's this Saturday at C7. Show starts at 10:30. Highly recommend making reservations. The cover is $3, but come out as my first like official appearance since Nationals. So
oh my God.
And I have a new costume that I'll be debuting. So come check it out. I think it's kind of awesome.
You think? What the fuck is that? It is awesome. It's dragtastic.
And so yeah, I'll be debuting.
When you look at it, you'll be like, he is gayer than Felicia.
Whatever, it's fabulous. Fuck you. You're jealous. You just want it. Yeah, but I have nothing else because I have other things that could potentially be.
Oh, that's right. April 16th, we will be at Rebel and Divine eating waffles.
I'm actually going to volunteer.
Waffles.
You want to volunteer with me?
Waffles. Do I get to eat the waffles while I volunteer?
You will get waffles, yes.
Because I have volunteered for things before when I'm excited about the food and they have run out of the food.
I won't let them run out of food. If I'm volunteering, I get a waffle, damn it.
First of all, I am hiding a very big girl in here. And if she doesn't eat, I get angry, she gets angry. And there's about to be a whole lot of rebel and divining going on.
Yeah. Ryan, let Elizabeth know that volunteering equals lots of, we need waffles.
I need like 3 waffles.
Like, we need
per
only
stomach.
waffles. But I will have Felicia to volunteer with me, but we may make sure we need waffles.
Ryan, what time does that start?
I believe it's 10 a.m.
Oh. Ooh, you gonna get me up early too?
I will check this though. But I'm pretty sure
you're getting me up early?
You're fine. You're okay.
It's okay. I'm up by like 7 on the weekends.
I have my
internal clock decides that.
My internal clock. Oh, it starts at 9 a.m.
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah, 9 a.m. So yeah, 9 a.m.
Oh, that means I have
to 1 p.m.
I have to catch the light real early.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But if you catch it early enough, I'll come get you, and then we'll. If you just get off at like the Central and McDowell, I'll come get you because it's right down the street from there.
Okay, I'll be there.
I'll make her come and I'll make her volunteer with me.
Don't say that. Play that back in your mind. Don't say that.
No, stop it.
We want to thank our.
Okay.
Servers are gonna. Oh, I can wear a bow tie.
You have lots of bow ties.
I do, made by Fancy Pants Couture.
Mm-hmm.
You should buy one, all of you. It says that at least 8 people are watching, so all you fuckers should be able to afford a bow tie and wear it to Rebel Divine on the 20th.
Yeah,
on the 16th,
I don't have.
excuse me.
I'm out of bow ties. I actually have to order more bow ties.
Oh, fuck.
I went back at nationals.
We've had 3 or 4 weeks since we've been here.
I'm sorry. I've been doing things like working.
Me too. We want to thank our sponsors, Phoenix Movie Bears, who are planning their movie nights right now for April. I always feel so bad. I feel like we should be at their thing.
But it's their fault. They always plan them on a Wednesday. They know what we do.
And
damn it.
And they sponsor us. They should know that we can't be there.
Right? It's like, can they make it on a Thursday once in a while?
I know. I'd be there on a Thursday. I could do the Twitter chat from my phone.
Gabe, I made you a bow tie. I gave you a bow tie, in fact, when I gave you Bruce.
Well, do you make dog ones?
I could. You just put one that I make on a dog, and voila, it becomes a
dog.
No.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That would be a potential idea. You heard it here first. Yes! We want
Bruce was wearing one of my trans bow ties in the Ion shoot.
I saw that. We'd like to thank Gabe King, who is still trying to buy more bow ties as we speak. Take it up with the business owner. If you want to be a sponsor, contact me or Freddy. Let's talk. Be sure to like this episode, subscribe, share it, put it on toilet paper, tell people to watch it. Mark it on the walls in the bathroom. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
A way to like get us streaming in the stalls at like bars and shit. Put like little.
You remember
little
they used
screens.
to have TVs, and they don't have that bar anymore. But there was a bar that had TVs in the bathroom, and it used.
If we could just like do that and like get it like
I
streaming
need The
on
Rock
loop,
to be up on this.
that would be awesome. Just get us streaming in the bathroom.
Can we just get streamed in the bar? Just the whole thing. Closed circuit.
But then we could just be
24/7. We have enough episodes they could play us all the time.
This is true. They could just have us on a loop and just keep going and going.
They're like, oh my god, 4 seasons. That means like
Hours and hours and hours. Hours of
Of
entertainment.
listening to us laughing and talking.
Hours of entertainment. Hours.
Special thanks to all of you that watched. Karen, Ryan, Gabe King, my husband.
Gabe times 4. Gabe squared.
Gabe Ochoa, Gabe Gardner, Gabe King. There's one more. And I left you out because I don't remember. And Ryan, yes. We love you all too. We'll see you next week. Who knows what we have planned. We'll figure something out.
What's the date next Wednesday?
Oh, I have to work next Wednesday.
I have to work next Wednesday too. You mean at night?
Yes, I do.
I was gonna say you have to be a little more specific because
we may not have a show next week. So,
ooh,
do we have?
By next Wednesday, I might actually have a very big announcement.
Well, maybe you could take over the page and do it live.
I could do that, but that didn't work very well.
Or maybe do it on your own and I'll share it on the page.
We could do that.
So, oh wow, it like sped ahead. Did it need to do that?
What happened? I don't know.
Anyway.
Alrighty, so.
I'm in the beauty shop.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we may or may not see you next week, depending on whether or not we actually has to work.
I do have to work.
Alright, then it might just be me next week. Doing some live thing. Anywho.
I'm still feeling myself. My mood might be low. But good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. We'll talk to you then. Have a good week after something. Thank you guys so much for watching.